everyone, this is Levelcherry, and a new Nintendo Direct just dropped a few hours ago, and I really have to watch this. I hope you will join me on this journey to find out what Nintendo has to offer for us in the next few months, and probably still the beginning of 2023. Let's see and find out, and I'm pretty sure there will be something for everyone. Excited. What's gonna be the first video?
We live on the continent of
Okay,
Ilios.
that looks kind of familiar.
4 realms surrounding a holy land at its
Maybe
center.
not.
1,000 years ago, our lands endured
Nice.
a vicious war with the fell dragon.
Oh, a dragon. I thought
We
it's a
called
snake.
upon heroes from other worlds to aid us. Heroes known as emblems.
Ooh, Fire
With
Emblem!
them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end,
Is that just a
we were
spin-off then?
victorious in defeating and imprisoning the fell dragon.
Oh, that looks amazing.
In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
That looks impressive and scary. He must have been in the other Fire Emblem games, if they said it's a resurrection. I have never really played it too much, because I'd never been a big Fire Emblem fan. I always found it looks fascinating. I hated playing Marth in the Smash Brothers series though. Nice. I think this is all cutscenes though. This is probably not in-game graphics, so I would like to see what the gameplay looks like. Engage.
You're awake!
Oh, she's cute.
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
If I
Ah,
may,
yeah, that's the gameplay.
you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
In my opinion, this is the best looking Fire Emblem yet.
I feel like I can almost remember, but
I've had my eye on you.
Ooh, beautiful. Look at Pegasus.
the ring. Marth, right.
Sigurd, leave it to me.
Yeah, that looks really interesting.
It is
I
rather
think this
quiet,
could be
I know.
really, really good.
But it
That
will
might be
liven up
one
as we gain allies.
Fire Emblem that I might enjoy playing.
The time has come. Now, as one, Emblem Engage!
Ah, that's why. Oh, so cool.
Strike will decide it all.
Wow, I love the way he looks
Please
now.
grant me your strength.
Oh, they look. Selena's Lee.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Ilios.
Wow. I don't know if it will look the same on the Switch though, as it looks now on my big monitor here. And in the video. Would be interesting to see. Okay, 20th of
Hello, everyone.
January.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition.
Oh,
containing
fans
collectible
will be
items.
so happy about this because it looks really good. I always
Please
love
look forward
steelbooks.
to more information about this game in the future.
Mhm.
Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
It takes two to tango.
Oh, more It Takes Two? Or is there no It Takes Two on
Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks,
Nintendo Switch yet?
but it gets even tougher when they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges. Where
Yeah,
working
this is
together
such a
is
good
the
game,
only
but
way
it's also
forward.
very disturbing at one
Team
point,
up
I
and
think.
cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed two-player platforming adventure.
At least that's what I
Even
heard.
the
You have
bumpiest
to
road
get a
can be
tough
traveled with
decision
someone
or
by
make a
your
tough
side.
decision at one point during the
Venture
game.
through fantastical worlds filled with challenging experiences around every corner.
Of course, it
In
doesn't
addition
look
to
as good
single
as on
system play,
Xbox.
the game can also be played on 2 systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass.
Yeah, that's
Help
pretty
Cody
cool.
and May return to normal.
With the
with a
free
partner,
Friends
of
Pass,
course.
because then you can actually really play the game if you
It
don't
Takes
have
Two
anyone right
launches
next
on
to
the
you.
Nintendo Switch system November 4th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, so it's not a new It Takes Two, it's just a Nintendo Switch version now. It looks good. Oh, and creepy. Oh, that's probably a game I like. I think I might have seen this.
After
Treasure
mysteriously
frame.
vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost
I like that.
memories.
That is eerie and creepy, and why does the lamp
Use
look
the
like an
camera
eye?
obscura to repel evil spirits.
Yeah, I like a
Uncover
game with
the memories
spirits.
that were
I
sealed
think this
away.
looks familiar
A
though.
dark curse looms near.
Is it out
What
for
ancient
PlayStation
rituals will be
already?
revealed? Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse
Ooh,
launches
early
for the first time in the
2023.
West on Nintendo Switch next
Ah,
year.
no, it's just first time in the West. Okay, so this
There's
is
a
already
new hero
released in
who
Japan, I
looks
suppose.
mechanical? Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game. This is Ino, a new hero.
She looks
appears to
great.
be,
It's somehow
mechanical?
dragon-ish.
Complete her quest to have her join your party, expanding your options for classes and battle strategies.
Yeah, I don't know how often they release new characters
Challenge
for
battles will
Xenoblade
also be
Chronicles
added.
because I'm not really into it.
Test your mettle in consecutive battles against tough enemies. Defeat all enemy waves
It doesn't look
to
bad
earn
though, it
rewards.
looks really pretty good.
Challenge even stronger enemies to earn valuable accessories and special
Ooh,
outfits.
special outfits. Half-naked people.
More hero and gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3.
Ah, see.
Wave 2
There's
of
a
the
lot
Xenoblade
of
Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches
expansion
on Nintendo
pass
Switch
coming up,
October
so
13th.
that is pretty cool for everyone who plays it. I wish there was more
Get
updates for
drawn
other
into
games
these
too,
Nintendo Switch games.
like in waves.
Nautical
But I don't know how
nonsense
much I make
begins
it.
when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that unravels
The Cosmic Shake,
fabric of the universe.
I've seen
In this
a
3D
trailer of this
platforming
already
adventure,
because
you'll travel through
I think it's
portals
gonna
to
be
7
released for
outlandish
PlayStation
wish
5 as
worlds,
well and
like
Xbox
prehistoric
Series
kelp
X, and it
and
looks
Wild
pretty
West
awesome.
jellyfish fields.
And I think this is gonna be the best SpongeBob game yet. I always loved the SpongeBob games.
Fantastic cosmic costumes and meet your favorite Bikini Bottom residents from the TV series,
Yay,
voiced by their
SpongeBob.
original actors.
Oh, nice! That's good because I always hate when they get different voices. If you know a cartoon character, and then they get a different voice in the game. So that looks
You're
amazing.
all ready.
Oh,
Fit? Box with familiar characters from Fist of the North Star. They'll be your instructors.
I don't know who
in
Fist of the North Star
exercise
is.
mode, leading you through
This is
various
hilarious.
boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as you can with just your fists in battle mode.
also I kind of like that because I always loved the
Battles,
movement
including
games for
Jackie,
Nintendo, like
Fitness
Nintendo
Boxing,
Wii and
Fist of the
Wii U.
North Star
I
launches
really
on
loved
Nintendo
all the
Switch, March
fitness games.
2023.
So this will be
This ain't your uncle's
pretty neat,
dodgeball.
but I
Throw
don't see
whatever
it.
you can
It's a
at
big game,
opponents in this
so it's just
hilariously
probably another one.
hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies
That would
in
be
local
fun.
and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch
Oddballers.
early next year.
I think I heard about that before.
A small fox washes ashore on a ruined
Oh,
island.
is that Tunic?
Brave the
Because that
unknown
is so
in this
good.
isometric action-adventure game. Your only clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages.
It's a little bit of
Dangerous traps and even more
The Legend of
dangerous
Zelda,
monsters
like
lurk
that's
around
what it
every
reminds
corner.
me of, the classic ones, like for example Link's Awakening.
what long-lost
And I think this is
secrets will the
Tunic,
island reveal?
because this
Tunic
game is
launches
so,
on the
yeah,
Nintendo
Tunic
Switch system
is so
September 27th.
popular. It has
Pre-orders
been
begin today
very
on
popular from
Nintendo eShop.
the release, and I think it's even an indie game, but
Intel
people
has
just love
arrived
it.
for
So
these front mission
it's actually in
remakes.
the Game Pass, in the Xbox Game
Full
Pass,
remakes
and on
of
Nintendo
two
Switch
Front
it
Mission
will be
games are
probably
storming
really
in.
good because
In Front
yeah,
Mission
it's
1
portable.
remake, you'll pilot giant machines called Bonzers in tactical turn-based combat. As you progress,
Oh,
you'll
this
obtain
is a
skills that can
sequel
help you
too,
gain the
isn't
upper
it?
hand
Because
against opponents.
I remember a
You can
similar
also
game
test your mettle at the
and a
Coliseum.
different Nintendo Direct. I don't have a clue about this, so yeah.
Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional
it
features
was
like more terrain effects,
only
weapon and
Japan
armor
before.
attributes, and over
Thank
80
you.
new skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1
No,
remake
Front
launches
Mission.
on Nintendo Switch
Okay,
this
I think
November.
we've seen
Front
this
Mission
before.
2 remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year. And in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch. It's a wonderful life for a
Ooh.
new generation.
A Wonderful Life! Harvest Moon Wonderful Life?
After
Sorry,
nearly
Story
20
of
years,
Seasons.
a beloved farming experience
Yeah,
is
Story
reborn.
of Seasons! A Wonderful Life. Yeah, so the original
Welcome
was
back
Harvest
to
Moon, but then the
Forgotten
company got
Valley.
taken over,
Here, you'll manage a
and then
farm
Harvest Moon wasn't the
passed
same
down to you by
anymore.
your
But
father.
Story of Seasons is
Restore
the
and
actual
expand your
company
farm
that
as you nurture crops.
used to make the original
Care for your
Harvest Moon.
friendly animals and help the
So
land
I love The
flourish.
Wonderful Life, so this will be so cool. It's one of the best
Befriend the
ones, I
townsfolk
think.
while you're out and
Though
about in the
nothing
valley.
beats the classic Harvest Moon or the ones for
You might
the
even
Game
meet your
Boy.
future partner and start
Advance,
a
I think.
family. In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on.
Oh, they
appearances
grow
will change
as
over the
well.
years.
That is like
Your
what
child
was that
will
with the
also
magical
choose their
melody
career
or something?
based on how you raise them.
Oh, really? That is so cool.
Especially
I love it. I
wonderful
forgot
farm
if
life
that was in
Forgotten
the
Valley lies
Wonderful
ahead.
Life, because I might mix that up with the magical melody or
Story of
tree or
Seasons.
something.
A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
summer 2023.
I love Story of Seasons. I mean, Stardew Valley is awesome, but Story of Seasons is just like has the homely feeling of the 90 games. Oh, Splatoon 3. But that only has been released a few days ago, so I wonder what they got to announce here. Right, Shiver.
The
Okay.
first post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed.
Ah, a
Here's the
Splatfest.
theme.
I should have seen that in the
What
corner. It
would
says
you
even
bring to a
Splatfest,
deserted island?
Splatcast.
Gear, grub, or fun?
Gear, I suppose, because you can with gear you can get something to eat. You can make
So
something that
many
is fun.
incredible
So
possibilities.
that's the best
Which
thing to
team will
take.
you join?
Oh, I love
And
Splatfest.
more free updates
Oh
are
man, I
planned for
played
Splatoon 3.
Splatoon
Be
2
on the lookout
for
more
hours,
info in
and
the
also the
future.
first Splatoon. I'm such a huge Splatoon fan. It's just
So,
crazy.
Squids,
It's always
did
been
you
so
think?
good and so much fun,
what
and
would you bring to a
it's
deserted
family
island?
friendly because there's no blood or nothing. So
As
it's
for
even
me,
good to
I've
play with my
already
toddlers.
decided. I hope you'll all participate as well.
Not saying it's a kids game. It's awesome.
Next, please take a look at this.
Square Enix. So Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts or what is this? That looks like a remake or something. Octopath Traveler. Oh, okay, 2.
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series.
Oh, so it is new. It's not a remake. Sorry.
8 new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
I
That
love
we
how
could
cute
realize
this
a world
is.
without conflict, without bloodshed.
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces.
She's
Just like
beautiful.
Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
The what?
man who took
Oh, I could have read the
shall die by
subs.
my hand.
Not again. Not this stench. The stench of blood.
Doubt is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me.
Oh,
You'll have
she's
all
so
the tasty
cool.
meat you want.
I need
That
to
would be my
rediscover
favorite
who I
character.
am.
Not the app.
Explore a wide world
the
set
hunter.
in a bustling era. Each traveler's path action differs between day and night.
That's interesting.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
What's that big round?
Let's go, Temenos.
Oh, I'm so excited for this. It's gonna be
And
awesome.
what adventures await them in this new
I
world?
think I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will their journeys lead them and you?
Yeah. I always love the games where your choices really matter for the story and where you
What
can
you just
influence the
saw was
game
Octopath Traveler
in terms
2
of where
from
the story
Square Enix.
heads to.
Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes.
Okay.
Let's see some more headlines.
That's my favorite about the Nintendo
A
Direct.
magical home is
Oh,
waiting
why
for
does
you.
that look so lovely?
Welcome to your new fairy tale life.
Oh,
in
I want
Fae
to
Farm.
play this Fae
Cultivate your
Farm.
homestead
This look is
and
exactly
forge
like something I
everlasting
would enjoy
friendships in this
so
farm
much.
Simulation RPG.
Though I have to say, I
Discover
really
magical
would love
spells
to
to
have
grow
a new
crops.
fantasy life, but that's not
Face
gonna
off against
happen.
mischievous foes.
Oh, cool! This is a little
And
bit like
explore
fantasy
the
life,
enchanted
though,
realms of Azoria.
I suppose. Because you have
Along the
the
way, you'll befriend a lively cast of characters who call this
farming
island their
aspect.
home.
That wasn't too
Tend
much in
and grow
fantasy
your
life,
fairy
but
tale farmstead solo or together with up to
And you have
4
the fighting
players in
part.
local or online multiplayer. By gathering resources and
Oh,
crafting
lovely
items, you'll
that
be
this
able
is
to
even
customize your
multiplayer.
home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even
Yay!
more. As the seasons
Okay,
change,
this
new
is gonna
spellbinding
be
surprises
on
can
my
be
wish
unlocked
list.
that'll help you restore
And
Azoria
I'm
to
gonna
its
buy
natural
this
splendor.
game as soon as it's gonna be released. So when
Magic
is that?
awaits in Fae Farm.
Oh, spring
Launching exclusively on
2023.
Nintendo
So
Switch,
I have to
spring
wait
2023.
to at least what is spring in
It's a musical blast from the past.
the northern
Celebrate the
hemisphere.
35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest Theatrhythm game.
Theatrhythm is so
Enjoy
cool.
iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens, Suteki Dane,
I
and
really
more.
suck at this most
There
of
are
the time now.
385 songs total. Songs are
Wow, that's a
categorized by
lot.
game, so you can play each stage while experiencing the
I wonder if
series
they're
through the
gonna
music.
release like download content where
In
they
addition, 2
kinda give
players
you
locally can
more
complete
songs
stages in
in, like,
hairstyle, while up to 4
3
players
months
can
from the
battle to
release
the
or
beat
something.
in online
Though
multi-battle.
380
Theatrhythm
something
Final
songs
Bar
is
Run
really
begins
a
at
lot
Symphony
already.
on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2023.
Oh, that's not too
Pre-orders
long now.
begin today on Nintendo eShop. After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series.
See, there's gonna be paid
Mirror
DLC songs. I knew it.
Octopath Traveler, Live Alive, and more will be released. That's 90 additional songs.
Nice.
Plus, additions
90,
containing a season pass and 27 extra songs,
Yeah, that was
including
actually
Melodies of Life, will be available.
Very predictable that there's gonna be more season passes.
A cosmic adventure is
Ooh,
just
another
around the
Mario
corner.
one, and there's Rabbids in the background.
Blast off on an adventure of
Yay,
galactic
Mario
proportions
Rabbids
with Mario
Sparks
and
of
the
Hope.
Rabbids.
Hey, I've seen the cover just in the
dive
game
into
shop the
exploration.
other day, like literally yesterday, and I was like, wow, another Rabbids game, Mario and Rabbids game?
Jam-packed with discoveries.
Yeah, that looks so amazing. I think this is gonna be
Find
really
coins.
fun.
Unlock hidden paths. And
What's
help
that
out the
outfit?
locals with their troubles.
I love the original Rabbids games. They were so cool.
At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy.
But I
during
haven't played
battles.
Mario
After
and
each
Rabbids
quest or
much.
battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger.
I rather
Spots
stayed with
appear
the
to land
original
helping
Mario
hand.
games, but
Recruit
this
up to
looks
30
really,
different
really
spots,
awesome.
Each with their own
Hey.
special powers and skills. they can help
That is
spark a
cute and
decisive victory.
silly looking at the same time. Wow, I love that.
Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness? Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope
Oh.
launches on Nintendo Switch
Yes.
October 20th.
I'm
Pre-orders
gonna
are
play
available
this.
now on
And
Nintendo
October
eShop.
20th, that's
A
not
gold
too...
edition can also
Oh,
be
I think we've
pre-ordered,
seen a trailer
containing the
before,
base game,
and that's...
weapon skins,
This is not
and
really a
season
completely new
pass.
announcement, is it? That's why it looks so familiar, and that's why you could also pre-order it
Restore
already in the
peace
game shop.
between humans and monsters. Rune Factory 3 returns
Yeah.
on Nintendo Switch. Take a break from quests to
But
chat with
Rune
the
Factory
locals,
3,
cultivate
isn't that
crops,
already in
and
the
care
Steam
for
shop?
monsters.
It's only late launch
Among
for
other
Nintendo Switch again,
relaxing
isn't it?
activities. You can also transform into a monster. Your
Oh,
abilities in
that's
battle and
cool.
conversations with the locals will vary depending on your form.
Yeah, Rune
Your
Factory
choices
is
will
another
also cause different events to occur.
really good
Plus, a
game.
brand new mode has
Series,
been
I
added
think.
to help you enjoy more quality time with your in-game
Aw.
spouse. Rune Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
next year. So the special is probably the new part about it,
Plus,
and
a
that's
new
why...
Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
Oh, really? What does that mean? That was very, very
More
ominous.
Nintendo 64 games
Like,
are on the way.
they only said a new series, and that's
Wings
it. We don't get
64.
any more information on that? Oh, okay, that's for
Mario Party.
the 64 ones. Yeah, I love the Mario
Mario
Party
Party
one
2.
for the 64 and 64.
Mario Party 3.
Actually, all the classics that should have been on that Game
Pokemon
Pass already,
Stadium.
especially Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yeah, all the
1080
classics.
snowboarding.
Oh, I never played that one.
Excite Bike 64.
Nor that one.
These games will gradually be added in the future. You can play a selection of Nintendo 64 games and enjoy many more gaming benefits with an active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership.
Yeah, I feel that should have been
and
in the
there's
expansion
one more
pack
game we
already.
should mention.
What's that music? James Bond. GoldenEye. Yeah. Yeah, I've never played that one either, I think.
Why not mix things up with these Nintendo Switch
One of my
games?
favorite N64 game,
Live your best
apart
life
from
on
the
newly
Mario
discovered
ones,
continent
was
of
actually
Antuisia in this immersive
Pokemon Snap.
RPG. Perform over 100 types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown awaits. Various
looks pretty
Daylife
good.
launches on Nintendo Switch
Various
later
Daylife.
today.
Later today? Okay.
Live your best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this
Various
immersive
Daylife.
RPG. Perform over 100 types
I
of
feel
daily
like there has
tasks
been a
to build
trailer
character and
out
deepen your
before.
relationships with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes
I
and
really gotta
abilities.
stay up to date
A
with
grand
Nintendo.
adventure into the unknown awaits. Various Daylife launches on Nintendo Switch
Oh,
later
today. Okay. So there must
A
definitely have been an
malfunction
announcement
causes you
before.
to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from
Toriel.
scratch in this
Never heard
management
about
sim
this.
game. Scour the planet for
Oh,
materials.
I like these kind of
Then
games.
build machines to refine them into various resources. Eventually, you'll construct multiple
Nice.
production lines like
And that
these.
reminds me of
But the
very
planet's
classic
creatures will
games that I
attack,
used to play
so
on the
keep them at bay.
computer when I was a kid with my dad.
Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Very interesting.
A young girl named Ib visits an art museum
Ooh,
with her
that could be
parents
scary
in this
and
2D
creepy.
exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Square
And I like the style of it.
until
It's
one
pretty cute
particular
though,
piece
with the red
draws
eyes.
her in.
Oh, what does that mean? It draws her
Will
in. Is
she
she
be
going
able
in
to
there?
safely return to her own world?
Yeah, it's gonna get
Every
scary and
decision
creepy.
affects
That's
her
pretty
fate
cool.
in Ib.
Oh yeah. Oh no, she
Launching on
died.
Nintendo Switch, spring 2023.
I love it.
Strikers Battle League, where 8 players locally on one system can get gritty, is getting a second free update.
Oh, okay. A
Joining
free
the
update.
roster
That's
are
always
Pauline,
good.
a physical
Oh,
powerhouse
Pauline.
with
She would
fast
have
movements and strong
big fan
tackles.
base.
And Diddy Kong,
I like
a
her.
midfield speedster with dazzling techniques and high pass accuracy.
Diddy Kong is one of my all-time
Another
favorite
stadium are
characters.
being added.
No matter
The
which
second
game.
free update launches this month. The final summer begins.
What?
とある予感がした。どこまでも眩しくて想像しいあの夏が始まる。そんな
Oh,
予
so
感が。
beautiful.
When strange islands suddenly appear, Ryza and friends set sail to investigate in order to protect their homeland from impending danger. Sprawling landscapes
this is so
set the stage
beautiful.
for your adventure. Freely explore
Yay,
this vast
freely
world
explore,
and
so
forge your
it's
own
open
path
world.
in this charming
Oh, you can
RPG.
ride a dolphin and a dragon or something
Rugged
like that.
heroes from all walks of life will join your party.
That seems like a
During
good
battle, Work
RPG.
with your allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when needed. Teamwork is paramount after all.
Yeah, this makes me think of Genshin Impact a lot.
New features are also in store. The keys
Oh,
to this lively
lovely. I
adventure
always
are
love
in your
if
hands.
there's any keys in it.
Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key
Oh, that
launches on the
sounds
Nintendo
good.
Switch system February 24th, 2023.
Nice. That looks like a really, really good game. I love that you can ride
Wave 3 is
dolphins.
on the
Like,
way.
which game offers that?
Here's a sneak peek at 2
Ooh,
courses
another booster
racing
course
into Wave
pass.
3.
What are we getting
Merry
this
Mountain
time?
from Mario Kart Tour.
Yeah, I've never played that track, so this would be a new one for me. That would be amazing because I always love if there's new tracks.
Peach Gardens from
Yeah,
Mario Kart
Peach.
DS.
That was one of my favorite courses, Peach Gardens. That is pretty cool. Wait, we've seen
Wave
this.
3 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Wait,
Booster Course
that's
Pass
just two
DLC for the Mario
courses.
Kart 8 Deluxe game
What's that about?
launches
I
this
thought
holiday.
this is the last booster course for the year.
Active Nintendo Switch
Available
Online
this
Plus
holiday, so
expansion
you
pack
would
members
expect
can
they give
enjoy
us a
this
little
DLC
bit
at
more
no
as a
additional
Christmas
cost.
gift
The
than just
DLC can also
two
be purchased on its
courses.
own.
Maybe this is just greedy of me, but
How
I
was
always
that?
love new courses.
Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports. In the next free update, golf will be added.
Ah, I always loved that on the Wii, to play some golf. It was always very...
Of course,
lot
you
of
can
fun.
play these locally. Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same time on the same course in survival golf.
Oh, survival
with the most
golf.
strokes
That
will be
sounds
out.
dangerous.
We previously announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now
There would be a
planned for
new
this
game
holiday.
there. Like
Please
a
wait
bit
just a little longer.
Squid Game style. With survival
Next, we have a
golf.
special guest.
Like a
Mr.
real life
Miyamoto.
one, like this.
Hello, it's been a while. I'm
I'm
Shigeru
getting
Miyamoto. I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news. First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring.
I love Illumination.
And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its second year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California in the US.
That will be
Recently,
pretty
we've
cool.
been working on the finishing touches for both.
Not that I can go there, but it
Today,
would be
I'd
pretty
like to
cool
talk a
for
little bit
everyone who
about
can.
Pikmin. It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
This is Pikmin
because
Bloom.
Pikmin is so cute.
It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year, in which players all over the world are planting flowers.
Oh, okay.
Here's a quick
That's
rundown of the
beautiful.
game for those who have yet to play it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound too interesting.
Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together.
It's pretty cute though.
All you need
Also
to do
sounds
is
a bit
take it with
boring,
you on your
though.
daily walks or outings. You can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked.
Don't really see
Send
the
out Pikmin and collect the items they found that day.
purpose of this.
and
Maybe
feed
if you're
them nectar
walking a
to
lot
increase
and
their
you might
powers.
want to find other people that play that, like a little bit the social
So,
aspect,
how
like
many
it
steps
used
did
to
we
be
take
with
today?
Pokemon Go.
While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos.
Now,
with
I
Pikmin.
always loved the little AR features. I loved it for the
Pikmin are
Nintendo
all around you.
3DS, where you could just take
Let's take a quick
pictures
look at my screen.
of the 3DS and put some
I
characters
have
in
nearly
there. I love
700
that.
Pikmin. They love nectar. If you give
Cute.
Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom.
So you
You'll
actually
also see
can
the
do
number of
more
steps
with
you've
that than
taken that
just
day.
a step counter.
Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record of locations you've visited. I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well.
So
You'll
he's
say to
just
yourself,
telling
okay,
us.
this time
No
I'll
way,
try
you went.
walking here. It makes trips and walks a lot of fun. It's a
Yeah,
very
okay, because you
easygoing
can
play
see
experience you can
usually I go
enjoy
this
just
way.
by
Maybe I
taking
should
it
try a
with
new
you.
route
I
today.
hope you'll try it out. Okay, now to the main event. Please take a
Oh,
look
the
at
main
this.
event! What is it gonna be? Let's see what it's gonna be. Oh, looks nice. Seems to be a lot of... Oh, nice! It is also Pikmin. Pikmin 4! Such a chill game. 2023. Wait, that was the main event? Like 2 seconds of a video?
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023.
The
We won't be
subside,
showing any
Pikmin.
gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground.
That's cute.
I also made a new t-shirt.
I also made a
Nintendo
new
Switch has made
t-shirt.
controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay.
That is
We call it
the
Dandori in
highlight.
Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
I love how he keeps showing his t-shirt like this.
Thank you very much, Mr.
It's
Miyamoto.
adorable.
Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
Take your dancing game to the next level.
Dance verse. Oh! Just Dance 2023! I love Just Dance. I just recently got actually Just Dance 2021 for $9. Can you believe it? Like a physical copy, not a digital one. That was so cool. I'm such a fan of Just Dance. Like I played the first one for Wii and then all of them. Literally. Hours of Just Dance parties with friends and my sisters. That was awesome. And the Just Dance kids with my toddler. He loves that. Just Dance, yay! Can't wait what other songs there's gonna be. To find out.
Can you survive the season of death? As you cultivate
Harvestella. Oh, I saw this before and I thought this must be such a good game.
To destroy all. Travel the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG. Along
Life
the way,
simulation
allies with
RPGs are
different
the
motives will
best
join your
RPGs.
cause. While
Maybe not,
facing numerous
but they're good.
dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth of this ill-fated world. After this presentation, a demo containing the opening days of your farm's first season will be available on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full
Oh, I
game
gotta play
once
the
purchased.
demo.
Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th.
Oh, that's not long now. Oh, Bayonetta 3! It's been a while since we've seen the last trailer, the announcement trailer in the last
After 500
Nintendo
years,
Direct, been a
Umbra
while.
Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories.
That was pretty cool.
And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend.
Okay, so we have angels and demons. What is gonna be in the third
Now,
one?
In this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
Oh, that's a different approach. And they look a bit yucky.
She's gone from fighting for herself to fighting for others to fighting for the world.
Yay!
Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta
That looks
to
so
fight
cool.
alongside her include the journalist Luca and another Umbra witch, Jean.
Ooh.
New ally Viola also joins in on the action.
Oh, that
A
character
hair
looks
raiser.
pretty cool.
Demon summoning. Globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3. Launching on Nintendo
This looks so
Switch
cool. I'm
October
really
28th.
excited for it and where this is going. And I love that there are so many new characters and that they introduced to
After
Bayonetta.
today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel.
Okay, I've gotta watch that.
A dark fantasy mystery abounds.
That
from
looks
the creators of
awesome.
Danganronpa.
Ah, that's why it looks kind of familiar. Especially with
Welcome
all
to
the
city
pink and
of Perpetual
neon.
Rain. Many cases
Perpetual
remain
Rain. I
unsolved
don't like
in this
Perpetual Rain.
corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who investigate are called
Ooh.
master detectives, who come from all around
Ghost
the world.
investigations? I want that. Raincoat. Oh, I love the soundtrack already.
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Oh, that's a
Dive
cool
into these
story.
unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
Yes, I want to do that. I want to be a ghost detective. I always love when I can be a ghost detective in games.
When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth.
Oh, why did she kick him in like this?
Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer.
Well,
to
she's
the
a
actual
demon,
events.
after all.
However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their
Interesting
barrage
character
of
design.
falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code.
That looks
First, the
amazing!
Nintendo Switch
That
system,
might be the
spring
best
2023.
game of all of them they showed yet. I don't know. Resident Evil Village is coming to Nintendo Switch?
The latest installment in the Resident Evil series.
But it says
is
cloud,
coming to
so-
Nintendo Switch as a cloud version.
Nah, that's right. Yeah.
Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter.
Oh, that looks
Resident
so
Evil
good
Village
on
Cloud
Nintendo Switch as
launches
well,
on
but
Nintendo Switch October
of course you
28th.
can't compare that to the PlayStation.
You can download and try out the free demo today
Version.
on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, I
to
might do
pre-order the
that.
full game. The Winter's Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode,
Well, I'm very,
additional story
very
content,
excited about
and more,
that.
will launch December 2nd. Additionally, 3 other recent
Oh,
entries in the
Biohazard.
Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch
Interesting.
this year.
That will be good for everyone who has just a Nintendo Switch and no other system
It's an action-packed lineup of
to finally be
Nintendo
able
Switch
to play
games.
Resident Evil Village.
Vanquish
Because
foes
that's
to
a
avenge
good...
your father in this kung fu action brawler.
Oh, Sifu.
By thrusting,
There's so many games that are
tripping,
coming to
and
Nintendo Switch
parrying
now
opponents,
after they've
you'll
been
break
released
their
on different
stance and
other
gain the upper
consoles.
hand.
So that's
Fall in
amazing.
combat, and
It's
you'll
about
get
time.
older and weaker. In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way onto
Yeah,
Nintendo
very
Switch
interesting
November
approach.
8th.
Anyway.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Experience the events leading up to
Ooh,
Final
Final
Fantasy
Fantasy.
VII in this exhilarating action RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious
Crisis
soldier
Core.
operative aspiring to become
I
a
always
hero.
love the Final Fantasy ones,
Together
but
with
some of them
Sephiroth
are
and
too
Cloud,
story based
he
and then I
investigates
can't
strange disappearances
follow for a
within
long
his
time
elite
because
unit. This
Yeah,
remaster
that's just
features
me.
enhanced HD
Very short
graphics,
attention span.
an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th.
Nice.
The classic arcade shoot-'em-up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies.
Not the kind of
Defeat
game I'm
multiple
into,
enemies of the
but
same color
I
for a
kind of
chain
enjoy
bonus.
games like that.
Or take down differently colored ones for a
Sometimes.
secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, okay.
Recruit a team of
Wow,
shipwrecked
that
heroes
looks
and make your way
amazing.
out of a
Endless
derelict
dungeon.
space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests
Ooh,
to unlock
nice.
new heroes,
Nice
weapons,
graphics. I wonder,
station areas,
this
and
can't
more.
be in-game, but
Two
even for a
players in online
cutscene for
co-op
Nintendo
can
Switch,
attempt to
this looks
escape
really
their
good.
grim fate. Do you have what it takes? Endless Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Looks amazing. I can't wait to see any in-game.
The journey of world
Trailers.
regeneration begins anew. Remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to
Aw.
Nintendo Switch.
Tales of
The world
Symphonia
of
sounds
Silverland is
great.
controlled by shadowy forces called Descience. To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current Chosen One, and his childhood friend in this beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea.
Interesting.
Other allies will also join the party. The fate of two interconnected worlds hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey
Yeah,
on
that
Nintendo
would be
Switch
lovely.
early next year.
I wonder if it's a good remaster, because some remaster are not as good still as the original. So, wait, was it 4 guys? Life is Strange. Oh, coming to Nintendo Switch as well. A lot of Square Enix games. Oh, looking good. Romancing Saga. Ah, Lego Brick Tales. That looks amazing. I love the Lego games. They're always so much fun and so funny. There's always a lot of witty comments in there. Oh, Disney Speedstorm. Yay. Disney games are also always good. Not all of them, but most of them. Yeah, look, Fall Guys for Nintendo Switch. Finally. It's been a long time. Yeah, we've been all waiting for. Oh, Kirby!
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
Ah,
is coming
Return to
Nintendo
Dreamland
Switch.
Deluxe. Well, it's the Kirby anniversary this
One
year,
day,
isn't it?
a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar. To help
I love
Megalore
Kirby's
return to his
Dreamland.
home planet, Kirby and his friends
I fell in
set
love with
off on
Kirby
an
ever since I
adventure.
played the. Like,
In
my
addition
first
to
one was
sword,
from Nintendo,
whip,
Super Nintendo.
And other familiar copy abilities, the new Mecha copy ability makes its debut. Blast
Oh,
foes
okay.
from a distance, or punch them up close.
Oh,
It's packed with other powerful
that looks
moves as well.
great.
The game
Yeah, I
supports
see.
local play for up to 4 players on the same system.
This kind of brings back a lot of memories.
Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities. There's also a collection of sub-games to play.
Yay! This reminds
This
me of
includes the
Nintendo
new
Land.
sub-game Magalore's Tome Trackers. And returning ones like Samurai Kirby.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players.
Nice. Oh, that looks so
Adventure of
interesting.
Deluxe
I can't
versions
wait because I
awaits.
always love Kirby games.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on
Yeah.
the Nintendo Switch system
February
February
24th.
2023.
So we don't have to wait that long.
On Nintendo eShop.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary,
See,
a
30th
remake of
anniversary.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released. We hope you're looking forward to this game.
Yes, I do.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
That was a good Nintendo Direct. But where's
This
the
next
Breath of the
trailer will be
Wild
last
announcement?
Please take a look.
We've all been waiting for that. Please be Zelda, please be Zelda. I think it is. Game footage not final. Okay, people with swords and shields and weird gremlin stuff. That must be Legend of Zelda. Also the art style. Yeah, there's Princess Zelda. I believe it's a... No, that actually looks like that woman from Breath of... Ah! This is Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah, how long have we been waiting for this? Okay, we saw this part once. Okay, you can climb moving rocks. That looks interesting. And you can finally climb something where you don't slip off the whole time when it's raining. Oh, that looks cool. The Legend of Zelda. And then? Tears of the Kingdom. I like that. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. That sounds like something to me, but why is there not more? Is that all we get? Wow. That is only gonna be in May. Oh, so that's a long wait. So almost half a year still. What a great Nintendo Direct. I think we've seen a lot of things we've been looking forward to, and we've seen a lot of things we've been waiting for and really hoped for. First of all, the Breath of the Wild 2, which is Tears of the Kingdom. Looks amazing, even though we only saw like 2 seconds of gameplay, if at all. We've seen a couple of mechanisms that weren't there in the previous game. For example, that you actually climb vines and on this floating rock or whatever it was, getting lifted up, because the most frustrating part of the Breath of the Wild was for me that I climbed mountains for hours and always kept sliding down as soon as it rains. So having something that actually gives you some hold onto something, that is actually making the game so much easier. Love that there's so many remasters in the announcement trailers, and that a lot of games are coming to the Nintendo Switch that we only seen on other platforms before. For example, the Resident Evil cloud versions. I think this is gonna add a lot of value to the Nintendo Switch in the few upcoming months. Especially because we've been a bit left out on the Nintendo Switch with like action shooter survival games or that kind of stuff, because we have a lot of RPGs for the Nintendo Switch. We have a lot of platformers, action adventures, platformers kind of style, but we don't have a lot of first-person shooters. We don't have a lot of survival games for the Nintendo Switch. So Resident Evil will be a good addition to the Nintendo Switch collection, definitely. And with all these trailers, we've seen that the Nintendo Switch is by far at the end of its life cycle. I mean, we have a lot of major games coming out, a lot of sequels to major games. For example, we have Pikmin 4. We get a remaster of the Story of Season, A Wonderful Life, which is amazing because I've been waiting for a new Story of Seasons. Getting a remastered of one of the best installments of the Harvest Moon series is probably everything we can wish for. A Wonderful Life, especially that you can actually alter the way of the way the characters grow up during your gameplay, is actually really cool. I love that we get a new Kirby game, even though we've been spoiled with Kirby games this year, but it's the 30th anniversary, so Dreamland Deluxe. Yes, that's gonna be great. So I love that we get some background to the Bayonetta 3 story, and it looks amazing still, as it did with the first announcement trailer. I'm not surprised that we don't get a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer in the Nintendo Direct announcement, because I mean the game is only gonna be a few weeks from now. The game will only be released a few weeks from now, so I don't think we need another trailer for Scarlet and Violet, because then we're gonna be too spoiled with information, and what's left as a surprise, nothing really then. Bit disappointed that we only get 2 new courses in the next pass for the booster pass for the Mario Kart courses. No surprise really though. But I thought since it's the end of the year and it's a holiday pack that we at least get 3 or 4 courses. I think we can look forward to a lot of other RPGs and a lot of farming sim RPG kind of mixes. I think Harvestella is gonna be really cool, and the Fae thing, Fae Fairy or something, Fae Farm, that looks so amazing. I really want to play that game, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. That looks cute and exciting at the same time. From the whole direct, apart from the Breath of the Wild sequel, I'm most excited for the Raincoat. I think it was Raincoat game from the Danganronpa creators, because it looks good, it looks cute. You are dealing with ghosts, you are a detective. What more do you want, really? I hope this is gonna be amazing, because I always like those kind of games where there's spirits and where you are a detective. And if you combine that, that is the best. One reason why I like Ghostwire Tokyo so much. I know I keep talking about this game, but it's just so amazing. So if you have a PlayStation 5, please check it out. Anyway, this was a really good Nintendo Direct. I hope you enjoyed it as well, and I'm looking forward to find out in the comments which games you are most excited for. What did you think of the Nintendo Direct, and was there any moments where you were disappointed? Was there anything that was missing for you in the Nintendo Direct, or anything that you would have liked to be different in general? I think 2023 will be great for the Nintendo Switch. It's gonna be a great year. I mean, a lot of these games have been promised to us as release in 2022, but then everything led to the delay of a lot of games. So I hope 2023 will be awesome for the Nintendo Switch. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay sweet. And don't forget to subscribe.